Hi guys, Manny from Tidy Sticky Mama here, and it's getting down to like 30 something in the mornings here, which means it's time to change the closet over to my winter wardrobe. While I'm doing that, I want to talk about what's actually in there as a mostly stay-at-home mom, because this is something I see come up in the online groups a lot. Women that transition into the stay-at-home role and are like, so do I just live in t-shirts and sweatpants now? Like, is that my life? It's a big one in the KonMari and declutter groups in particular, with moms asking if they should discard their pre-mom or professional wardrobes. So I'm going to address that. If you've been around the channel, it is no secret that I am big into KonMari. One of the ways that I both maintain and defy the method is by doing this seasonal wardrobe swap. The KonMari method says that you should keep all of your clothes together regardless of the season. I live in Michigan, and that means that there are months and months and months where particular pieces of my wardrobe are just gonna sit around unused. So rather than have everything in my closet and having some pieces sitting unused and kind of, cluttering up the joint, I prefer to pack them away nice and neat until they're ready to be used again. It's just easier to get dressed without stuff in the closet that you know you will not be wearing. By doing the seasonal changeover, I get to reevaluate my wardrobe regularly, and it keeps things that don't spark joy from piling up. There won't be much of that this time because I did just do that 8-week tidying challenge, but I find there's almost always a piece or two to be discarded. Things just get worn out and stuff. In no particular order, these are the 5 qualities that I think are most important for my wardrobe as a stay-at-home parent. My clothes need to be easy to take care of, comfortable, versatile, joy-sparking, and budget-friendly. Overall, this is going to mean a very practical wardrobe, but practical doesn't have to mean not cute. I'll come back to that though. Let's just work our way down that list for now. So the one hard rule I have for my clothing is that everything has to be machine washable. If it needs special attention, it has no place in my closet, period. I've been a mostly stay-at-home mom since I was pregnant with our second 5 years ago, and I learned a long time ago dry cleaning and hand washing were things I just was not going to keep up on. No sweater is that cute. Plus the number of times I've gotten food or paint or who even knows on my clothes while taking care of the kids. It's just too much to count. So if I can't just spray some Shout on it and huck it in the washer, it's probably not going to last very long in my closet. Comfort is kind of an obvious one. Whatever you're wearing needs to allow you the freedom of movement to do whatever it is you need to do as a stay-at-home parent. What that means exactly is going to vary depending on how old your kids are and what you've worked out with your partner as part of your role being the one at home, but at any rate, it shouldn't be something that you're going to fuss with or that you feel like is too tight anywhere or restricts your arm movement in particular, because you never know when you're going to have to catch a kid. Versatility is definitely one of the most important qualities for clothes as a stay-at-home mom, because you wear many hats, so your clothes need to keep up. I try really hard to not have any clothes I can only wear for one purpose. Like, you've heard me say I'm a mostly stay-at-home mom, and that's because I've been working various levels of part-time over the last few years and have a bit of a side hustle. So some clothes are also part of my work wardrobe. But even when fully stay-at-home momming, clothes need to go from the playground to PTA meetings to Sunday brunch with the girls, or, whatever it is that you do. Nursing wear is one of those things that you won't find in my wardrobe for exactly this reason. It's not very versatile. It's great that it allows easy access for when you are breastfeeding, especially when it's a newborn and it feels like it's boob all day every day. I think the only thing I have is a couple of the clip down camis, but I have a lot of things with necklines that I can either pull down or unbutton for access, and as far as I'm concerned, anything you can get a boob out of works. Cowl necks are a particular favorite of mine for this, but you'd be surprised how many shirts will work. And then there's no need to pack anything away when you're done nursing. It's just, part of your regular wardrobe. Looking good. I did have second thoughts on these two skirts right here though, because they are really light and it has been really cold. So those are say bye-bye till the spring. Being joy sparking is a huge one for everyone, but especially stay-at-home parents. Enjoying your clothes, really loving them, goes a long way in a person's self-image, and that's something that undergoes a gigantic shift upon entering motherhood. Regardless if you enter it via pregnancy or adoption, but even more so when you decide that mothering is your full-time job. It can be isolating, especially in pandemic times, and what you used to measure your success and achievements by is changed. And your wardrobe will be too, but that doesn't mean you can't still wear things you loved before babies. They might need to be a new size, but if your favorite blazer is still your favorite, who cares if you're just hanging at home? Wear it. I loved long skirts pre-kids and kinda drifted away for a few years before deciding, I can still manage the kids in these. And now I wear them at least once a week, more in the summer when it's, too hot for pants. Finally, it needs to be budget friendly and not just for financial reasons. It helps to not feel as if any of your wardrobe is precious or delicate because of how much you spent on it. You just never know what sort of disaster may befall your clothes as a stay-at-home mom. And it's nice to not be distraught because your 4-year-old turned your cardigan into a short-sleeved one when you left it on the chair while you went to the bathroom. Now, let's talk quantities. I'm no minimalist, but I don't want a ton of clothes either. My entire wardrobe is 61 pieces, and that's including both the warm and cool season stuff. Could I get away with less? Yeah, probably. But like I said, I'm not a minimalist. I'm not trying to have as few clothes as possible. Now, I've always liked the idea of a capsule wardrobe, but it's just never something that I personally could make work for me. At least not yet. I've seen some very cute ones for moms on Pinterest, and I think I've even saved a few in hopes that maybe I might get there. But what's more important than the numbers is, for starters, does it spark joy? Of course. How much space do you have, and how often do you do laundry? The less often you do laundry, the more clothes you're going to need so that you can make it from laundry day to laundry day without getting in a panic. The answers to those questions are going to determine how many clothes you actually need or want to have, and because those answers are going to be different for everybody in differing amounts, I'm not going to tell you that there's any perfect number to have. I have 61 pieces in my wardrobe, but you might be better off with 20 or 100. You just have to find what works for you. So there you have it. Being a stay-at-home mom does not resign you to a life of t-shirts and yoga pants. I mean, if that's your style, cool, great, embrace it, love it, wear what sparks joy for you. If you're not a t-shirt and yoga pants person, cool, you still have options. I chase kids in all of these clothes. I scrub the house. You've seen my video, I'm sure, about the house dress, and if not, go check that out to show you that any clothing can be practical as long as you are willing to give it a try. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you found this helpful and inspiring, especially if you're in that stay-at-home mom transition yourself. It's not an easy one, and it comes with lots of questions. But at least now, your wardrobe's not one of them. Help me out and hit that subscribe button for me and throw me a thumbs up. If you've got any questions, like where I got something or anything, feel free to leave me a comment. Comment notifications are my favorite, and I love to help. Bye guys, see you next time. Help me out and hit me. help me out and hit me. No thank you, I'm good.